Good vibes. I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm not dealing with no negative vibes from this day forward, man. I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm straight. You know me, I don't want that energy around me.
MoneyBagg Yo was out here living his best life with his girl, Ari Fletcher, until the whole internet found out she was allegedly moving behind his back with Lil Baby. Now let's break down how this messy situation really unfolded and how I've actually reacted once the truth started coming out. For anyone who doesn't know, MoneyBagg Yo is one of the biggest rappers to ever come out of Memphis, Tennessee. He's known for his gritty street anthems and, for a long time, his high-profile relationship with Ari Fletcher. Ariel, named Ariano Fletcher, is a Chicago-based influencer and entrepreneur who's been in the spotlight for years. With millions of followers, she built her own empire through business ventures and brand deals. MoneyBagg and Ari have been together since 2019, and their relationship has been all over social media. He was spoiling her Birkin bags and luxury gifts most people only dream about. From the outside, they looked like the ultimate power couple. MoneyBagg was dropping hit records, Ari was expanding her brand, and together they were flexing success every chance they got. But behind the Instagram posts and public affection, things weren't as perfect as they seemed. Quiet rumors had been floating around for a while about Ari dealing with other guys, but nobody had solid proof. That all changed recently when everything came crashing down in the most public way possible. What really makes this situation wild is how long it may have been going on without MoneyBagg knowing, or maybe he did know and chose to ignore it. For a while, either way, once the truth started surfacing, the entire dynamic between them shifted overnight. He might have chosen to ignore it, because he was doing his own thing on the side too. And to be clear, Ari Fletcher isn't just some random Instagram model. She's got her own money, her own businesses, and a massive following. Ari built her brand independently, so she was never fully relying on MoneyBagg Yo for anything. That level of independence probably made it easier for her to move how she wanted, without stressing the consequences. To really understand how all of this spiraled out of control, you have to rewind to when the rumors first started buzzing. It all kicked off with a blogger who goes by Woo Lady, who came through spilling heavy tea about the situation. According to her, Ari Fletcher and another influencer named Tatiana Chanel were clashing over the same man, Lil Baby. For those unfamiliar, Tatiana Chanel is known as Boston Richie's girlfriend, and their on-and-off toxic relationship helped push her into the spotlight. But allegedly, she was also involved with Lil Baby at the same time, which is where things really got messy. The fact that multiple women were supposedly going back and forth over Lil Baby just shows how chaotic this whole situation had become. Woo Lady broke everything down using code names to avoid saying names directly. She referred to Ari as lip gloss, Jada Weta as lashes, and Tatiana as voodoo. According to Woo Lady, lip gloss and voodoo were openly beefing over Lashes' baby daddy, turning a private mess into full-blown internet drama.
Lip gloss and voodoo doll fighting for Lashes. Lip gloss cuss Lashes because she found out voodoo doll is on that dick too.
She said the whole situation was so obvious you could have spotted it from Times Square like it was right there in front of everybody. The way Woo Lady explained it, this wasn't some low-key situation happening in the shadows. This was bold, out in the open disrespect, with multiple people fully aware of what was going on. She pointed out that when they were in Times Square, the signs were clear as day, meaning anyone who was paying attention could see exactly what was happening. It wasn't hidden, it wasn't subtle, it was obvious, loud, and impossible to ignore.
And it's on, like, you could see it in New York, like in Times Square, like it's like 3D, it's like right there. Like everyone can see the bullshit, like it's right there for you. Yes. So when we went to Times Square and we seen it, we said no! We said no!
This is when people really started connecting the dots about why the friendship between Ari Fletcher and Jada Weta fell apart. At one point, these two were close posting together, backing each other's businesses, and showing love publicly. They were in each other's comments, popping up at each other's events, and genuinely moving like real friends. Then suddenly Jada's energy toward Ari changed, and nobody could figure out why. At first, people assumed it was jealousy. Ari was getting showered with luxury gifts from MoneyBagg Yo, living a flashy lifestyle, and constantly trending online. From the outside, it looked like envy might have caused the distance. But now the real reason is clear. Jada found out her so-called friend had been messing around with her baby daddy, Lil Baby, behind her back. Everything officially changed when Jada decided she wasn't staying quiet anymore. During a live session on TikTok, someone in the comments asked her directly about the rumors involving Ari and Lil Baby. Instead of dodging the question or brushing it off, Jada kept it real. She was in the middle of talking about her skincare routine, mentioning spironolactone and how she switched to Accutane when the comment popped up. Without hesitation, Jada said the rumors were true. No shade, no extra commentary. She admitted it had been going on and that it was a real thing, but made it clear she didn't want to dive deeper into it. Basically, she confirmed. A10 shut the conversation down right there.
Them rumors are true. No shade. That's been going on. That's been a thing. But I don't want to talk about that. Like, literally, let's not talk about that.
The way she said it was almost too casual-like. She was confirming something everybody already knew. There was no emotion behind it, no attempt to stir drama. She was simply stating facts. And that calm delivery hit different because it made it clear this wasn't some recent discovery for her. She'd already been knowing what was going on. When people in the comments pointed out that she didn't stutter at all, she doubled down and said, "Been." Just that one word told the whole story. This wasn't a new situation or a recent slip-up. According to her, this had been happening for a long time and maybe even years. That confirmation sent shockwaves through social media. Here you had Lil Baby's baby mother, the mother of his child, openly confirming that her baby daddy had been dealing with Ari Fletcher, who was publicly with MoneyBagg Yo at that point. It was no longer rumors or speculation. This was coming directly from someone who would absolutely know. The timing of Jada's confirmation also explained a lot of past moments. Remember when Ari and Jada Weta appeared together on Impact ATL? Viewers picked up on the tension immediately. Ari even seemed confused about why Jada's energy felt off and distant. Now it all makes sense. Jada already knew what was happening behind the scenes during that show. Looking back, the awkwardness was obvious. Ari kept trying to understand why Jada was acting cold, while Jada stayed quiet and offered no explanations. She was probably sitting there knowing the truth, feeling like she was being played in her face by someone she once considered a friend. The fact that Jada kept this to herself for so long shows she was trying to handle the situation with some level of class. She could have exposed everything way earlier, but instead she chose to distance herself quietly rather than put their business on blast. It wasn't until the rumors went public that she felt forced to confirm what she already knew. And this is where things get even messier. Ari Fletcher has been publicly dating MoneyBagg Yo since 2019. So if Jada's telling the truth, that means Ari had allegedly been creeping behind her man's back for years. What makes it even crazier is that this isn't the first time Ari's name has come up in cheating allegations. People still remember when Cardi B accused Ari of allegedly messing around with Offset while he was still married. According to Cardi, Ari was one of Offset's side pieces during that time. So for a lot of people watching this unfold, this pattern of behavior doesn't feel new, it just feels exposed. It started to look like she had a pattern getting involved with men, especially rappers, who were already tied up in serious relationships. The whole Offset situation was messy too, because Cardi B had to deal with finding out her husband was cheating with multiple women, and Ari Fletcher was allegedly one of them. That situation already showed Ari didn't mind getting involved with married men. So when it came to the MoneyBagg situation while she was in a relationship herself, it didn't really shock people. What really caught everyone off guard was how Ari reacted once this latest news broke. Most people, faced with a scandal like this, would rush into damage control, posting explanations, denying everything or trying to clean it up publicly. Ari did the opposite. She looked completely unbothered by the fact that the internet now believed she had been cheating on her man. Social media was going crazy, waiting on a response from her. People expected a statement, a post, something, anything. Instead, she just kept posting like nothing happened. Workout clips, business promos, lifestyle content, same routine, same energy. It was like the biggest relationship scandal of the moment wasn't even happening. That reaction made people start thinking this might have been calculated. The way she moved so calmly had folks believing she may have wanted the truth to come out. Maybe she was tired of being embarrassed and decided it was time for MoneyBagg Yo to feel that same pressure. Because let's be real, MoneyBagg hasn't exactly had a clean track record either. Over the years, he's been exposed multiple times for allegedly cheating on Ari. There was the situation with a woman from his hometown who came forward with receipts showing they were communicating while he was still with Ari. She shared screenshots of their conversations, pictures of them together, and even proof of him sending her money. Then there was another incident where a different woman leaked messages showing MoneyBagg telling her how much he missed her and making plans to see her while still publicly committed to Ari, and that wasn't even the last time. An Atlanta stripper later came forward claiming she'd been dealing with MoneyBagg for months. She backed it up with photos, videos, and other evidence every time something like this surfaced. Ari was the one left looking foolish, while MoneyBagg brushed it off like it was nothing. Ari would post cryptic messages online, hinting at the pain, but in the end, she always stayed. She always took him back, so now, people are questioning whether this was finally her way of getting even. She'd be online posting about loyalty and standing by your man, all while he was out here making her look crazy. Her followers stayed in the comments telling her to leave him, but she always defended him and acted like everything was cool. The pattern never changed. MoneyBagg Yo would get exposed. Ari Fletcher would be hurt and embarrassed. post a few subliminal messages about disrespect, and then just days later they'd be back online like nothing happened. MoneyBagg would smooth things over with an expensive gift, a luxury trip, or another public display, and everything would go back to normal. But there's only so many times someone can embarrass you before you decide to return the favor. That's why people are starting to think this whole situation with Lil Baby might have been her way of getting revenge. Think about it. If your man keeps cheating publicly, humiliating you in front of millions, wouldn't you eventually want to get even? And what better way to hurt a rapper's ego than dealing with another successful rapper, especially one who's arguably bigger and definitely richer? Lil Baby has been one of the hottest artists in the game for years now. His albums go platinum, his tours sell out, and his streaming numbers are insane. So if Ari was allegedly dealing with him while still with MoneyBagg, people see that as an upgrade across the board. The streets have also been saying Lil Baby's spending habits are on another level. He's known for dropping serious money on women, buying cars, taking luxury trips, and funding a lifestyle most people can only imagine. So if he was allegedly taking care of Ari financially while she was still with MoneyBagg, that's the ultimate form of disrespect. Not only cheating, but getting treated better by the side dude than by your actual man. That kind of situation would hit any man's pride. But especially someone like MoneyBagg, who built part of his image around being able to provide and spoil his woman. Suddenly it looks like another man was doing it better. The timing of when all this came out also has people thinking Ari might have already been done with a relationship. Instead of quietly walking away, she let everything play out publicly. So for once, MoneyBagg would be the one looking foolish. After years of being embarrassed by his cheating scandals, this might have been her final move. When the news first broke, everyone was locked in waiting to see how MoneyBagg would respond. Would he crash out online, try to deny it, go at Lil Baby directly, or try to win Ari back? The anticipation was wild, because this time, he was on the receiving end of the same public humiliation he'd put her through for years. MoneyBagg's response might have been the most telling part of this entire situation. Instead of addressing the allegations he posted an Instagram story showing off $500,000 in cash stacks on stacks, spread out on what looked like a bed or table, bands still around each stack. No caption, no explanation, just the money. It was a flex, meant to say, I'm good, I'm still winning. But anyone who's been through relationship drama knows that kind of reaction often says the opposite. When someone gets exposed and their first move is to show off money, it usually means they're hurt, embarrassed, and trying to cover it up. MoneyBagg was probably feeling all of that, humiliated, disrespected, and played, but showing weakness publicly could have hurt his credibility. In hip-hop, vulnerability can be expansive. Think about it from his perspective. Your girl has been allegedly cheating with another rapper for years. Her baby mama just confirmed it to the world. And now everyone's looking at you like you didn't even know what was happening in your own relationship. That kind of public embarrassment messes with anyone's head, especially someone in the spotlight like MoneyBagg. The cash flex was his way of saying, I'm still solid, I don't need her. But in reality, anyone who truly doesn't care doesn't feel the need to prove it. The fact that he posted that money shows it definitely got to him. The situation gets even more complicated because MoneyBagg and Lil Baby run in the same circles. They're both successful rappers, probably share mutual friends, and have been to the same events. So this isn't just a relationship issue, it's a question of respect. In hip-hop culture, having another man take your woman is one of the ultimate disrespects. It's not just about losing a relationship, it's about losing face in the streets and among your peers. Other artists are going to be watching, wondering if you really didn't know or just couldn't do anything about it. For Ari, this situation might actually work in her favor. She walks away from a relationship where she was publicly humiliated, and does it while having the last laugh. If the rumors about Lil Baby financially supporting her are true, she's even upgrading her lifestyle. She's flipping the script, maintaining her image as someone who doesn't get played, and turning the tables on the man who repeatedly embarrassed her. That kind of move probably earned her respect from fans, tired of seeing her get played. For MoneyBagg though, this is a major loss. Not only did he lose his girl, but she allegedly left him for another rapper, and the world knows it. That kind of public embarrassment can sting, affect a man's confidence, and even linger during performances. Every time someone mentions Lil Baby or Ari Fletcher, he's going to remember how this all went down. This situation could have been avoided if both parties had been honest from the start. If MoneyBagg hadn't been cheating, Ari might never. I've felt the need to retaliate. If Ari hadn't been unhappy, she could have just left quietly instead of sneaking around. But ego, pride, and the pressures of fame got in the way of smart choices. Now, both of them have to deal with the fallout playing out in front of millions of people. Social media has been wild, with people taking sides, some applauding Ari for getting her revenge, others criticizing her for cheating instead of just leaving. Team MoneyBagg argues he didn't deserve this disrespect, while Team Ari points to his history of cheating and says he had it coming. At the end of the day, this shows that money and fame don't shield you from relationship drama. Whether you're flexing $500,000 or just living a regular life, cheating and betrayal hurt the same way. The only difference is that when you're famous, everyone gets a front row seat. MoneyBagg will be fine, he's still making hits. He's still getting money. And there are plenty of other women out there. But this saga is going to stick with him for a while. Ari and Lil Baby. Only time will tell if this was a revenge fling or something more serious. One thing's certain, in the game of love and celebrity relationships, anyone can get played. And the streets will be watching every move in this saga because something tells me this isn't over.